let's move on to our finisher because we got a nice spicy one. So what we're gonna do is combine, as we mentioned before, goblet thrusters with a plank variation. Now, goblet thrusters are honestly, if you only have one kettlebell, especially if it's a heavier kettlebell than you wanna do, say, single arm presses or squats with, it could be the perfect thing to have at home. So when we talk about a goblet thruster, it's another way of saying a squat press, but we're trying to go really explosive from that squat to standing position where we bring the kettlebell overhead. So starting up, you're holding the kettlebell in that goblet position. So the kettlebell is directly in front of the chest. You're not resting on the chest, but it's about an inch or two off the chest, elbows pointed down, forearms relatively vertical. We just don't want your elbows winging out like this, like chicken wings. We want those elbows nice and tight in, like you're trying to create tension in your armpits and your lats. We're gonna lower down for that squat, and then as we come up, we're gonna press it overhead, directly over. You'll see my arms are vertical, and my hands, let me show it with the tilted screen, my hands are finishing up right over my shoulders with the kettlebell in hand. So in real time, because you're gonna wanna go pretty fast with this movement, you're gonna squat, press, pull it back down, squat, press, pull it back down. So I'm using a 16 kilo, right, 35 pounds. Normally for a strict goblet press, that's gonna feel pretty challenging. It's gonna be pretty toasty on my shoulders as is. But using that squat press combo, yep, Christina, using that thruster, your legs are driving the majority of that weight overhead, okay? So again, just think of that squat press. You don't have to come down to your deepest squat possible. If you want, come to about parallel where your hips are parallel to your knee. But that being said, if you just want to give us a half squat and then finishing that overhead press, by all means, go for it. Now, the plank variation, we're gonna leave it up to you guys. There's so many different planks you could do. You could do a tall plank in that push-up position, like so, stacking joints on top of joints. So my wrists are right under my elbows, right under my shoulders, and I'm holding it there. Or you can use the kettlebell, and you can hold the kettlebell plank where the grip is a bit more narrow. You can even go down to your forearms and hold a forearm plank. All we care about is that you're reaching nice and long and those joints are stacked. Even in that forearm position, the elbow is right under the shoulder and I'm reaching long so I'm not shrugging up and dropping at the bottom. And my hips are staying in line with my shoulders. So here is I'm gonna call it the fun news instead of the bad news. The deal is we are gonna do 50 thrusters. Whenever you decide to take a break, whenever you're like, oh, I gotta put this kettlebell down for a second, you're hitting the deck and you're gonna hold a plank for 20 seconds. Yeah, you can count to 20 in your head, you don't need a timer, but just don't go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go actually like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mississippi seconds.
Exactly. So again, 50 thrusters. You're going at your own pace. Try to cluster that in as few sets as possible. Again, whenever you need to take a break, hit the deck, hold the 20-second plank. All right, any questions or are we giving thumbs up for the finisher? Woo! All right, I love it.
How do you do that?
How many we do? How many reps?
You're doing 50, Lupe. 50. Every time you need to take a break, say you do 15 and you get tired, put the bell down, plank for 20 seconds, pick the bells right back up and keep going until you hit 50 reps, 5-0. Okay? It's gonna be a great time.
So fun. People are already getting a head start. They can't wait.
All right, let's get going. Let's finish strong here as a team. And let's start in 3, 2, let's go.
When I rock, can I get salt all around that rum tray? I was like, yo, Trey, do you think you could buy me a bottle of rosé? Okay, let's get it now. I'm with a bad bitch, she's his friend. I don't say hi, I say keys to the Benz. Keys to the Benz, keys to the Benz. My yeah, beat to the 10. If a bitch try to get cute, I'm a sucker. Double out of money, then y'all fucker. Then y'all fucker. Then I'ma go and get my Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry, I'm really such a lady. I've got young money, you know, slim, baby. And we be doing donuts while we waiting, must be 80. We get out the money to the babies out in Haiti. They're all around the world. Do you hear me? Do you like my body? And I'm Nikki. Rest in peace to Anna Nicole Smith. Yes, my dear. You're so explosive. They hide Mary, and Joseph. Now bottoms off and double my dose. Got a couple bottles, but your bottoms up, throw your hands up. Tell security we about to tear this club up. Bottoms up, pockets full of green. You know I love them. It's not that I'm one that I'm good. I am the land star. I'm Roman. I was born.
Nice, guys.
My fight, couldn't find my
Legs are driving into that overhead lockout. Nice, Christina.
About the lies nothing of me. I was born and died, waiting for daylight. Bang my head against the wall. Though I felt lightheaded, now I know I will not fall. I will rise above it all. From what I was searching for. Though I felt lightheaded, I should have fell and hit the floor. Instead, I rose above it all. Bang my head against the wall. Instead, I rose above it all. When you think of giving up, just know you might think you're dying, but you won't, and you feel the light something out of you. When you think of giving up, don't. But you won't fall, no, you won't fall. You will rise above it all. You'll find what you're searching for. You may feel like that if you think you're gonna hit the floor.
Woo! Fresh, guys. Got it. Rest as needed.
Finish strong, guys. Nice, guys. Remember to breathe. The breath is so important all the time, but all the more so when you're finishing a tough set. Woo! Woo!
I love it, Tim.
I love that.
So Robin, once they finish 50, do they have to do another plank?
I was thinking maybe they hold a plank and wait until everybody's done.
Oh, she said it, guys. Not me.
And then you don't get the virtual background anymore.
I said it.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
all done?
Yes.
Everybody finished?
Almost.
Almost. Let's all get into a plank. All right, guys, let's finish strong as a team.
Might as well. We're here for a reason.
Here for
Woo!
variation. Strong. Good, guys. Hey, if nobody's looking at the screen, we can stay here for the rest of the night. Woo! All right, guys, let's go 10 more seconds.
10,
9, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Time, guys. Drop